Hi, now we have an example for two-way ANOVA. So example, the air passengers. So this is from the R default dataset. So air passengers dataset include 144 monthly numbers of international air passengers in thousands. So this is an old data. And actually this data is interpreted as just the 144 consecutive observations for 144 months. But this has some seasonality because the January, so the month of the year affects the number of passengers. And also we expect that we have some increasing trend of air passengers for these years. So you can see, for example, the July and August have more travels, so more air passengers than other months. Even the first year or the last year, the trend is similar. But also the number is increasing over time, even if we think about January or we think about October. The overall, it's increasing over time. So we have two factors. One is the seasonality, so month after month, year. And the other is the time trend, so year. So we have two factors, year and month. So our model is here. The Xij is the air passenger. The mu is some baseline level. And the alpha I is the factor by year. And the beta j is factor by month. So I represents the year. So 1948 plus I. And the month j is equal to 1 means the January, and 12 means December. So this is two-way layout. So actually, we have to develop these two factors. So at first, we define the factor for year. So year factor, 1949, we have the 12 months, so we have the 12 times. So we repeat this 1949 12 times. The same for these ones. I think there are too many observations, so I just cut out for the first 5 years. Also, this data set have 12 years and 12 months, so that's a little bit confusing. So we make it just 5. And the month, we repeat 1 to 12 5 times. So this. And we use these vectors as factors vectors. So we make it as dot factor. Then with these two vectors becomes factor vectors. Then data becomes this. So passenger and year and month. So we want to regress the passenger number of passengers on year and month, two factors. And we can use the LM function still, passenger on year and month. Then ANOVA LM, then we can get the analysis of variance table. So first factor and the second factor, degrees of freedom. And so this is the 5 years, so 5 minus 1 and 12 minus 1. And this is 12 minus 1 times 5 minus 1. And sum of squared deviations and the mean square. So this is the sum divided by df. So this divided by 4 is the 19,612. So we can obtain this and this in the same way. And F statistic is the ratio between this and this. Then p-value is obtained by using the F distribution. So degrees of freedom for F distribution is 4 numerator degrees of freedom, and the denominator of this degrees of freedom is 44. So F for 44. Using this F distribution, we can get p-value. So in this case, the year and the month are both very significant variables, factors. So this is the example for the simplest, the two-way analysis of variance.